Alright, welcome. In this video, I will be explaining how a user with Windows 10 Pro can stop Windows from auto-updating and or auto-restarting. Now, you need Windows 10 Pro because I don't know how to do it with Windows 10 Home. I have Pro on all my machines, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so you hit the window doohickey and type in group. Edit group policy should come up, and enter. Alright, and this stupid box always pops up, and then usually another one. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to go full screen with this, just to make it easier. Alright, so you want to go into administrative templates over here, Windows components, and come all the way down to Windows Update, and normally all of these will say not configured. So now what I did was I first went to configure automatic updates, and I hit enabled, and I selected auto download and notify for install. So this way, Windows Update will, on Windows 10 Pro now, will function similarly to how Windows 7 and Windows 8 and 8.1 acted. I don't remember if Vista did this, but I selected to auto download and notify me for install. So if the updates don't install, it won't prompt you for a restart. There's other options that you can also select. You can notify for download and notify for install, so that way it won't even download them unless you tell it to. So now you can't pick individual updates. Well, I'm sure you can after you select a different option, but I don't really care about any of that crap. I was just installed all the updates anyway. I just didn't want to install them when Windows wanted to install them. I wanted to install them when I want to install them. That way I could defer updating for a little bit in case something stupid happened and turned out there was an update that was bricking machines. I could just be like, oh, well, I didn't even update yet, so it's probably pulled by now. Alright, so I selected 3, so it'll download them, and then it'll just tell me, hey, you got some updates that are ready. When do you want to install them? Now, you don't have to pick, but they will come up in the notification or the action center here, and they'll be like, hey, you got some updates. It doesn't make you schedule when to install them. It just says, hey, you got some updates. Install them, don't install them, I don't care. So I enabled that, and I also enabled no auto restart with logged on users for scheduled automatic update installations. So now what this does is it says it right here, but essentially what this does is after updates are installed, if a user is logged into the computer, even if a restart is scheduled, it will not restart as long as somebody's logged in. Because a lot of times I'll have something going overnight, like I'll have videos encoding, videos uploading, whatever. So this way, with this enabled, in addition to the having me do the updates manually, it will not restart automatically, ever. Because I'm always logged in. So, if you were in a Windows Server environment or something, maybe you might not have a user logged in. Or what if you have a computer in which multiple people share, and then when you're done, you log out? In that instance, when it's sitting on the welcome screen, like this for example, it will then restart at that point because a user isn't logged in. But for me, I'm logged in, but that was simply the lock screen. So as long as you're logged in, it's good. And of course there's also the option for disabled. I thought enabled was easier. And you can also leave that not configured and just go through the automatic updates option as well. Because what I do is I just install the update and then I just restart when it's done. So therefore I don't have to deal with it. And of course there's lots of other options if you want it to be real nitpicky about what you're doing. And yeah, I recently had to figure out how to do this because Windows restarted when I had a whole bunch of stuff queued up to run overnight, and it totally borked a whole bunch of my crap. So I'm like, all right, what the hell's going on here? And in the standard, how the hell did I get here? In the standard update mode, all you get is like defer updates, let Windows do it. You could choose how they're delivered, and of course you have active hours. But with the method that I use through the local group policy options, it doesn't give a shit about active hours. So, yeah. So, that is how with Windows 10 Pro you stop either installation of updates or auto restarting. If you liked the video, cool. If you didn't, that's alright. Peace.